Hello and Assalamu alaikum. This is Sir Shayan with you and welcome. From today, I'm going to start marketing, but it doesn't mean that I will only be teaching you marketing and I will finish marketing, then I will move on leadership and other areas of business management, economics. No, I will be teaching everything together. Okay, but for that, you need to have some patience. Before I move on, extremely sorry that I was disappeared from this platform. The reason was that I was extremely busy and for something. So inshallah I will not be disappeared again. And I would like to tell you that this video is going to be in English language. If you want to watch the same video in Urdu language, link is there up here or there somewhere. You can click on that link. It will lead you to that Urdu language video. Okay, so stay with me, and without further ado, let's move on. Welcome back. The objectives of this lesson are, we are going to cover three things. Number one, we will just do the in-depth analysis of marketing definition. We will apply this concept and we will link marketing definition with real life businesses. Okay, such as Coca-Cola and McDonald's. I don't want you to stick to the books only. I want you to be a critical thinker. I want you to think out of the box. I want you to link your knowledge with the real life scenarios, okay, and make your own assumptions. So this is what we are going to do today, and let's move on. All right, this is the first slide. And instead of starting from marketing definition, I chose to start from a case study. The thing which you see on your screen at the moment is Coca-Cola, and I think there is no need to define what is called Coca-Cola. Everybody knows about it. Let's start. Coca-Cola used to sell only 7 servings per day. The company has now grown at an estimated rate of more than 1.9 billion servings a day in 200 countries. What is the secret behind their success? With $4 billion being invested into their advertising, it has now allowed Coke's advertising team to experiment and increase in its fair share in market. What do you think? What is this? What is this all? A business which used to sell only 7 servings, like 7 bottles, 7 cold drinks, is now serving 1.9 billion servings per day. And they are in approximately 200 countries. Isn't that amazing? How did this all happen? Marketing, advertising. Actually, the thing is, marketing is a rocket science, and you must understand marketing in depth. That is the reason I am making first video only on the definition of marketing, because I want you to understand this definition in depth. Getting my point? Let's move on. I'm now taking you to McDonald's case study. Think. A McDonald's spokesman said, "We are constantly researching consumer wants, and as many people cannot now afford full restaurant meals, we are revising our menus to appeal to them with luxury beef and chicken products and special bread." The company is also committed to increasing its range of salads and other healthy options. Did you observe the wordings McDonald's is using? Read it. Difficult economic conditions create market opportunities for premium products aimed at consumers who are short of cash and cannot afford a meal in a 3-star restaurant. What does it mean by? It seems like McDonald's is giving first priority to their customers. They are developing their products. They are constantly observing, doing a market research to know what exactly customers want. And then they are developing it and they are offering it to their customers. This is one of the hidden secret of McDonald's success. As I told you, I could easily start from marketing definition, but I did not do it because I want you to think, and apply your knowledge. Link your knowledge. Getting my point? Now let's move on. Now you see on your screen, there is a question. Think, why is McDonald's changing its food menu? Why is McDonald's changing its food menu? And you have 30 seconds to answer this question and your time starts now. And time up. Let's move on. McDonald's, this is an official statement by McDonald's USA. What are they saying? They are saying our customers are the center of everything we do. We will continue listening to them and evolving our menu to meet their needs. McDonald's transitioned to a slimmed down menu in April with drive-through orders quickly and provide better services even if its kitchens are short of staff. Okay, now I want you to link it. What is the statement? They are saying our customers are everything, the center of everything we do. That means the first priority is their customers. They are continuously researching on the needs and wants of their customers. They introduce drive-through that you will take your car and you can take the fast food and then leave. You don't have to wait in long lines and queues. You don't have to go on cash counter and purchasing counter and receiving counter and so on. On one window, you just get your order, give your order, and the second window, you will get your order. That's it. Why did they do it? Because that was a demand of customers. That was an expectation of customers, and McDonald's finally did it. Getting my point? So who is the first priority? Customer. They are trying to identify their needs and wants. And I will link this with the real life example. With the definition of marketing. Okay, let's move on and discuss another critical thinking question. Why is researching customer wants is important to a firm such as McDonald's and Burger King? I think you already have an idea now. Okay, after the questions I asked you, why is it important? Now for this question, you have got 30 seconds to answer and your time starts right now. And time up. Let's look at the answer. The first step to customer research is to identify your customer. If you notice, I have highlighted this. Identify your customer. Why? Because identifying your customer is actually a rocket science, and I have conducted proper seminars and a workshop as well about identifying a customer. Why identifying a customer is important, and what is identifying a customer? As you know that I'm a professional trainer, so this is one of the area that I really work on with my marketing team, and as a trainer, I train my marketing staff and so on. So identifying your customer is actually a rocket science, and I will make a separate video on it. Let's move on. The first step of customer research is to identify your customers, their expectations, needs and wants and taste. It can help you develop a more detailed picture of your customer and understand how to satisfy them by your product or a service and make a loyal, profitable relationship with them. Loyal, profitable relationship with them. Identifying your customer. Okay? Identifying their needs. Providing them the services or goods which they expected. You are making them your loyal customer. And finally, you are satisfying their wants and needs profitably. This all is a marketing game. Keep it in your mind. This is a misconception that marketing is actually called sales. Marketing is not called sales at all. Okay? Marketing is different. Sales is different. Sales is a part of marketing. It comes under the umbrella of marketing. Okay? Let's move on. So, for me, identifying a customer is a rocket science, and how I will explain you in a separate video. Moving on. Now, it's a time to discuss the definition of marketing. But before we move on, I would like to tell you one thing, that there is no universally accepted definition of marketing. There are more than 72 definitions, and I went through approximately 50 definitions for this video, and the best one and the easiest one, step by step, I have selected for this video. And let's have a look with me. And I think after discussing these case studies of Coca-Cola and McDonald's, you have developed some sort of understanding of marketing. And now if you read the definition, you will be able to link your own knowledge with the definition. Let's move on. All right, the first definition is here. Marketing is the management process. Marketing is the management process that identifies, anticipates, and satisfies customers' requirements profitably. Can you link with what you have taken till now? I think yes. And I took this definition from Chartered Institute of Marketing. Moving on. Right. I have a separate video on right. And I have explained these 4 R's there in details, which inshallah will be uploaded very soon. If you look, marketing the right product in the right place, at the right time, at the right price. Getting my point? What is it all about? Right product, okay? Right product in the right place, at the right price, at the right time. 4 rights are together, and now you're offering this to your customer. Don't you think your customer will be satisfied with these 4 R's? He would definitely be satisfied. Marketing. Getting my point? So now let's look at the third definition, which is a combination of these 2 definitions. The management task that links the business to the customer by identifying and meeting the needs of customer profitably. It does this by getting the right product at the right price, at the right place, the right time. So I think I have developed some sort of skills, and you are able to relate your knowledge here, that identifying a customer's need, develop the product to satisfy him profitably. And how will you satisfy him profitably? When you will use your 4 R's. right product at right price, at right place, in right time, and that's it. Your customer will be satisfied, isn't it? Okay, move on. Now I have taken the fourth definition from marketing guru Mr. Philip Kotler, and we have read several books of Mr. Philip Kotler when I was doing my MBA. So this is one of the best definitions I have ever seen. All right, moving on. Philip Kotler. He says the science and arts of exploring, creating, and delivering value to satisfy the needs of our target market at a profit. Satisfy the needs of a target market. Target market means the segment of the market whom you are targeting, for whom you are making your products and so on. Marketing identifies unfulfilled needs and desire. What a beautiful statement. Marketing identifies unfulfilled needs and desires. I give you a real life example. If you have ever seen, or even sometimes you go to a shop, okay, to buy something, not everybody can afford everything. There are several things that I can't afford. If I look at the Rolls Royce, if I look at the latest Mercedes Benz, I think I can't afford it at the moment. When I look at that Mercedes, when somebody who cannot afford Lamborghini, somebody who cannot afford Rolls Royce, somebody who cannot afford luxurious clothes expensive clothes, for example, he or she will look at that product and they will have sort of desires, wishes, dreams in their eyes. Try to understand. If you look at something, for example, this is a bottle, God forbid, if I can't afford it, my face expression will be totally different. I will not be looking at this bottle like, do you see my expressions? My eyes are telling something that I have an unfulfilled desire. This is the core job of marketing department. They take these unfulfilled desires, they observe these unfulfilled desires in your eyes, and they develop the products accordingly, and they offer those products to you to satisfy you. You buy that product which gives you satisfaction in return, and they satisfy your undesired, identified, your unfulfilled desire. They satisfy it profitably. That is the marketing definition. Beautiful definition. Are you able to develop something? Are you able to understand? Moving on. Okay, now the last definition is marketing is essentially about marshalling the resources of an organization so that they can meet the changing needs of the customer. They can meet the changing needs of the customer on whom the organization depends. On whom the organization depends. You have resources as a business. You are continuously observing your customer. You get to know that the need or a want of your customer is changing. You utilize your available resources. After identifying the changed need, you made your product available to them. You offer the new product according to the changed needs. That is called marketing. Getting my point? So I think I also have a definition of marketing which is not in this slide. I will be discussing that in the next slide, inshallah, in the next video. So marketing is all about identifying, anticipating customers' wants and needs, and developing the product to satisfy them profitably. And how to identify, what to identify, and so on. This is a long discussion, and several other videos are coming for that. But I think by the end of this video, now you have developed a sort of skills, like you now know what is called marketing. Okay, and what I did, I started from a case study because I wanted you to think on practical grounds about that case study, about those businesses. These are the successful businesses, and then link your knowledge with the marketing definition. This is how I teach. And if you haven't subscribed my channel yet and you are new on this channel, so I request you to please subscribe it, because not only on marketing, we are going to have several, it's a complete course, it's a platform for business management, economics, all the videos and all the contents, everything, leadership training, marketing training, communication skills, and so on, and life coaching. So if you have subscribed already, you can refer it to others, and it's all is free. I'm not going to charge even a single dollar from anyone else. Okay, so it's a free platform, and thank you so much for watching this video. Stay blessed.